for today's lesson, we will be discussing about the circumference and area of a circle, and we will also solve some problems related to it. But first, let's recall what is a perimeter. As we all know, perimeter refers to sum of all the sides of a given figure. But since a circle doesn't have any sides at all, then the perimeter of a circle is referred as the circumference. Now, there are two formulas that we can use to solve for the circumference. First is using the diameter, which is c equals pi d. And the other one is using the radius, which is c equals 2 pi r. We also have to recall area of a circle, and it is denoted as a equals pi r squared. Now, we also have a theorem which is called the pi theorem, and it states that in all circles, the ratio of its circumference to its diameter is equal with the same number. Now, if we will try to recall the circumference, as what I've mentioned a while ago, we can solve it using the diameter, which is c equals pi d. Now, if we will try to get the ratio of the circumference with its diameter, or divide the circumference with the diameter, we will end up with c over d, which is equal to pi. Now, this is true for all of the circles, that whenever we divide or get the ratio of the circumference with its diameter, it will always be equal with pi. So let's try to solve this example. Let's try to find the area of a circle given that the circumference is 80 pi centimeter. We know that the formula for the circumference is pi times d. Now, we can substitute this value, which is 80 pi, to the given formula to solve for the diameter. So, 80 pi is equal to pi d. Now again, we need to solve for d, so divide both sides by pi, and we will end up with d equals 80 centimeter. Now, we can use this information to solve for the area of the given circle. For the formula for the area is pi r squared. Now, since what we have here is the diameter, we can just divide it by 2 to get the radius. So, we have a equals pi r now is 40, then squared. So, a is equal to pi, then square of 40 is 1,600. So, the area now of the circle is 1,600 pi square centimeter. Another example is, let's say we have this circle T and we have to find the circumference of the given circle. So here we have segment CO, which is a chord, and the length is given, which is 15 centimeter. We also have segment OW, which is another chord, and the measurement is given, or the length is given, which is 8 centimeter. Another segment that we have is segment CW, which is actually the diameter of the given circle. Now, our goal is to find for the circumference of the given circle, and as what we remember again, to get the circumference, it's pi d. So technically, we need to solve for the diameter of the circle so that we can find the circumference. If we will try to look at this circle, there is now a triangle formed, and it is a right triangle since segment CO is perpendicular with segment OW. Now, we need to look for segment CW, which is actually the hypotenuse of the right triangle. Now again, CW is the diameter, so we need to solve for this value to find the circumference. So, we can use the Pythagorean theorem here, and we can write CO squared plus OW squared, and this should be equal with CW squared. Now, let's substitute the values. You have 15 squared plus 8 squared equals CW squared. 15 squared is 225 plus 64 equals CW squared. Now, if we add 225 by 64, it's 289. Then CW squared. and get the square root of both sides to solve for CW. So we end up with CW equals 17 centimeter. So that means the diameter of this circle now is 17 centimeters. Now we can use this to solve for the circumference. So this will be C equals pi times D, which is 17. Therefore, the circumference now is 17 pi centimeter. And that's it for today. I hope you learned something about solving regarding circumference and area of a circle, and see you next time.